you're going to be okay with the kids when I go to work. I know you've gotten through the last couple days, and you're Charlotte's father, but just want to make sure you're okay.
No, I'm lucky to have a partner that checks in on me, cares, and I appreciate that. You don't have to check in. I'm good. I think the first couple days were rough, but I have it, and I'm only getting better by the day. And I think Charlotte's growing a little bit more used to me being around all day rather than you. So I think we're all adjusting.
Look, I know I was hard on you about calling me at work and whatever, but don't be afraid to call me, okay? Like, maybe if you just eased up a little bit, didn't try to do everything perfect, and just understood that, you know, she's a baby. You can't control it. Just go with the flow, and I'm sure, like, this is gonna get easier for you. No one said that being a stay-at-home dad is a walk in the park.
Can I ask if you're gonna be okay? Because I know, you know, it's different for you, too.
What do you mean? I'll be at work. I'm not the one to be worried about.
I mean, I didn't realize how hard work is for you and how much it's on your shoulders, and you're gonna be at work thinking about me and Charlotte all day and wondering if something's wrong, this and that, and I know that's hard for you, so are you going to be okay? Because you deserve to be checked in on too.
They're my kids. Am I gonna worry about things? Yeah. Am I gonna have a thought that something might be going wrong because you're too quiet or something? Of course. But you're my life partner. I love you, I trust you, we need to be better, and I have faith in you, you know? If I can be a stay-at-home mom with all my issues sometimes, I know you can be a stay-at-home dad. You're a very strong person. Sometimes I wish I was as strong as you.
I just hope that through all our arguing, you can be proud of me. And that I hope that us arguing doesn't take away from just us being proud of each other.
Of course I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you every day. I wish, and I'm jealous that you and Junior play wiffle ball together and tag, and I'm not the fun parent, you know? That's the only bitterness I have towards you.
Well, maybe on your lunch break, practice some wiffle ball, play tag with some coworkers. Sharpen your fun skills.
I've been put in programs. I was on medication. I have made great strides in trying to better my life and be a better person and be a better example for my grandson so that he could be in my life. Like, I have done everything in my power to be a good person and try to not push people away and try to not hurt people. And now my son is giving up custody in a couple weeks, and I'm never gonna get to see my grandson again. So I'm asking you as my lawyer, is there anything that I can do to still see my grandson? As your family lawyer, I wish I could help you. I wish there was something I could do. I wish there was something you could do. But when your son gives up custody, that's it. You know, it's kind of out of our hands at this point. He's the one with the supervised visits. He has the thing that you can give up. So that leaves you out in the dust, in a sense. Okay, what about grandparent rights? You know, I have spoken about that for years. Well, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm entitled to with that and how that works. So what about that? Grandparent rights aren't something you get automatically. A lot of people misconceive that, okay, I'm a grandparent, I have certain rights to my you have to seek it. You have to get something in writing, just like Joey had to fight for his custody. So the only thing I can say about that is there's something that we call involuntary and voluntary surrender when it comes to child custody, okay? So what would help you in your case is the voluntary surrender, which is Joey giving up Junior, right? He's voluntarily giving up his rights. That doesn't make him look bad. That it affects the child's interest in the way that the child is losing a parent. So in a sense, it might be easier for you to get grandparent rights because he's voluntarily giving up Junior. Does that make sense? If he was involuntarily having Junior stripped away, it would be a lot harder for you to fight for those grandparent rights. But still, getting grandparent rights aren't an easy thing to do. Alright, I'm really trying to think positive here. So him giving up custody, well, him waiving his visitation rights, whatever you want to call it, that helps me in a way, no? Not necessarily, because let's take you out of the equation for a second, okay? We still have the primary parent in the equation. You understand? Miranda's the primary parent. She has a bit of a say here. She has priority when it comes to Junior. So it's always going to be an uphill battle for you in terms of grandparent rights and things like that. But let's put you back into the equation. With all due respect, your record doesn't look that great in terms of mental health, your criminal record, everything else you've been through. No judge in their right mind would give you any type of rights, no offense. Well, I'm sorry, I do take offense to that. Because I have really worked on myself. I have tried to redeem myself. I have even gotten along with my former daughter-in-law. I've tried to make progress. I've known you a long time. Your son's punched me in the face. I'm your family lawyer. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. I'm telling you what the judge is going to think if you ever pursued something like that. And it's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. Well, it's not fair that as a grandmother I have done nothing wrong to him. I have never hurt my grandson in any way. Maybe I've hurt other people. Maybe I've been a bad mother, a bad mother-in-law, a bad whatever. But I was never bad to my grandson, ever. So this is just not fair.
Alright, baby. I know. Third day in a row now. Alright. Didn't want to Google it, but we're gonna Google it, sweetheart. We're gonna Google it. Okay. Alright. She takes all her feedings. She slept for a little bit, but then she woke up, started crying. It's just, last couple days, I'm a new stay-at-home dad. And the last couple days were not like this. She cried, but I don't know. I can tell it's her father. This is a very different type of cry.
Okay, you can relax a little bit because I'm pretty sure that it's just constipation.
Alright, I don't ask this to doubt you or anything like that. I'm just genuinely curious. How can you tell that that's the issue? Because I've been inspecting her and Googling everything, and I can't tell what's wrong.
Well, I know it's a little gross, but when you look by her lower area, you can see something trying to come out. So it's just, she's having a hard time getting it out.
Oh, didn't think to look there. What do I do for that?
Well, it's kind of like a waiting game. You said you've been feeding her and everything, so just keep up with that. Plenty of fluids. But you can also try rubbing her belly gently. Bicycle, like with the legs, but move her legs like that. If it's really getting to be a long time, you can try a rectal thermometer. Sometimes that kind of like activates it a little bit. But yeah, you kind of just have to wait it out.
Alright, I thank you a lot for your help. Baby, don't worry, we're gonna get the poop out of your ass.
What are you doing here?
Me? I had a tummy ache and went to CVS for Pepto and they did not have. So I went to Dwayne Reed. Didn't have it there either, and so I wound up here for some Pepto.
Is there something wrong with my granddaughter?
Okay, can you please not tell Miranda about this?
I'm doing good. I think I'm back into the swing of things. I feel like I'm back into a routine. I guess I just needed a few days to adjust.
Cool, that's great to hear.
Just wanted to let you know, we are going to be hiring someone else. Some good things came through with the higher-ups. And I know it sounds like it may affect your position, but it's not. We like what you're doing. So we're going to keep your pay the same. We're going to keep your position the same. But there is going to be another editor floating around on the floor. Oh, okay. If I had known that what's going to happen, I might not have left my maternity leave. No, I mean, if everything's staying the same, I guess it doesn't affect me, but just a little shocked. Yeah, so did I. You know, honestly, if this happened a week or two ago, we probably wouldn't have asked you back, only because we would have the extra hand. But we're not going to do that to you. We made you promises. Things change. You know how editing is. You know how the publishing industry is. Yeah, I'm just doing my job, you know? We'll say the person we hired is very tenured in the industry, has a lot of experience, so you'll be able to feed off of each other. But more importantly, you're gonna need to stay sharp to keep up with them. Well, I again plan to do my job the best of my ability, and I'm not really in the interest of having anyone take my position. I know, as your work friend, I wanted to make sure that you're aware of everything that's going on and you stay sharp and not distracted. I know.
You're gonna tell Miranda that yet another day as a stay-at-home dad, I failed. Took my daughter to urgent care, freaked out, couldn't handle it.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna tell her.
And why not? I'm clearly incompetent as a stay-at-home dad. I'm in over my head, I don't know what I'm doing, I crack under pressure, I freak out over the smallest things when it comes to my daughter. I get it. I understand and I don't condemn you for feeling the way you feel.
Did I say you're incompetent as a father? Or is that what you're feeling right now?
I guess I'm feeling it. I thought being a stay-at-home dad, I didn't need anyone. And I thought taking care of Charlotte was going to be a breeze. Because I guess even though Miranda had her postpartum issues and stuff, she makes it seem like a breeze. She makes motherhood look easy. And I thought I could do it. I don't know how she was a stay-at-home mom for so long without losing her mind.
I've been hard on you. Rightfully so. My daughter's been through a lot. But if you look at this situation right now, I can admit my granddaughter cannot poop. So you took her to the doctor right away. That's what you're supposed to do. So you're not incompetent. You did the right thing.
So I'm not an idiot?
No. You did well. And I know you recently lost your grandmother. She raised you. And I know that a lot of your other family have been hard on you. But I don't know your grandmother, but I'm sure if she was still around, she would be very proud of you.
I appreciate that. Really. Thank you. But if you're not upset or freaking out, then why are you here?
Well, my granddaughter needs to go to the bathroom. So that's what grandmas are for. Let me help you. So you've been quiet about today. How did it go with the kids?
Well, I'm sure your mom told you.
Told me what? She didn't tell me anything.
Really? She didn't tell you what happened today? At all?
No, she didn't tell me a thing. Why? Should I be concerned?
Not at all, not at all. I'm just a little shocked that she didn't tell you. Charlotte had constipation, bad constipation. It was like she couldn't get out this like log of whatever, right? I didn't know it was constipation. She was just crying all morning. So I was freaking out. I was Googling everything and I wound up going to urgent care. I was moving fast, that's why I didn't call you. And then by the time I was about to leave and tell you everything was fine, I bumped into your mom. I freaked out. I thought that she was gonna tell on me or just takes Charlotte out of my hands. But she helped me. She's the reason that Charlotte was able to go to the bathroom. Sorry I didn't tell you all that.
Wow, okay. I do wish you would have told me.
So you're upset with me?
No, not at all, Brian. I'm super proud of you, really.
Really? I'm glad. I was trying to do the right thing. Hey, thank you for helping me today. I really appreciate it.
Of course. My daughter loves you a lot. You are the father of my granddaughter, so I'm happy to help.
As I told Miranda, I'm just trying to do my best. I don't want to fail as a stay-at-home dad.
I just hope that you're always careful with my grandchildren. I see how much you care. But, you're a big part of their lives now. And you do have to make sure that you stay calm.
I know.
They're my lifeline. They're my anchor. They're my everything at this stage in my life. I can't have anything happen to them. It's just always make sure you're realistic with yourself when it comes to this stay-at-home dad stuff. Because this family's been through a lot. I just want to make sure that you have it together.
I know that too.